What is up? I am currently getting the rest of the ether currents in Shaloni, so... Oh my god, there's one like right over here. Even though I was over here at one point, I just did not use my ether compass at all here. Yeah, we have like 3 left. I'm guessing it's like in the back over here. Somewhere. This thing's like shooting me. It's not fair. Northeast. Oh, up here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I kind of just like gave up halfway through. Am I supposed to... I jumped too early. Can I get around on the other side? Yeah, here we go. Please. There we go. Okay, should have 2 more? Yeah, 2 more. Far to the east, so... probably closest from here. So that said 800. Yeah, so it should be like right around in here. And then, yeah, 2 more left. And then we'll warp back to... Gonna be out of the house for an hour or two, starting in an hour, so if you hit any dungeons or trials while I'm out, just going to have to raw dog them. Well, I'm sure it won't be difficult to find a party, at least, playing healer. Southeast, so a little bit further this way. Yep, there it is. I wish they rendered further out. You have to kind of get up on them in order to actually see them. Oh, can I can't just go up this. And we got one more. Further east. Finally got the hang of Occult Crescent last night. It's better than I thought, but I'm still annoyed that it isn't Baja. Yep. So you're saying enjoy Baja while I can? Yep. Oh, it's gonna be up on that, isn't it? Oh no, because that doesn't go... That's not a... Further southeast. Okay, yeah, it's just in the far back of this. The fact that OC isn't a leveling zone is heinous. Wait, it's not a leveling zone? It should be the primary method for 90 to 100. So what are you supposed to do for 90 to 100? Because I thought it was that. There we go. Fuck off and die? Really? Just gonna grab these maps while I'm here. We can get other ones some other time. Literally just roll those in Pelu Allied Society. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, we are teleporting, but we're going to Pollution Mountain, which I forgot to set as a favorite destination. Let me try doing that now. Okay, I do have to get rid of one of these. Well, I don't know the last time I've been to Gridania, so... No more Gridania. There's a newish deep dungeon too, but I haven't touched it. Oh, maybe it's the deep dungeon that you're supposed to be doing then. I guess I could have warped back here. Okay, so I did run around and grab... I guess I didn't grab that one. I grabbed most of the Ethernet shards. Let's go back to White Mage. Tower's inside the tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. Yeah, I guess... trying to look. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. If we feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. Crossroads already? This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right, I've made my mind. Let's head to that building there. Definitely an interesting area. But I did finish crafting my red mage set this afternoon. Quarterly lover set.
There you are.
Level 96, so I'll be able to play any role. Nice.
XIV.
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one.
Well, say it. Or just expect us to follow you.
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zoralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible.
I mean, it's...
Zoralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this, then. Zoralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But, unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
Yeah, we're gonna go fuck him up. I'm sorry.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around? Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Do me a favor, go back to the main Aetheroid, go to Instance 1 in Solution 9, then come back over to the market area you're by right now. Whatever, we'll just run this way. Let's see. Are you just trying to show it being completely full? Because I did see it pretty full yesterday when I was running around. Oh, there you are. You're now officially caught up. Congrats. Found our mascot. Oh. Wait, are they... Oh, they're on the other side still. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say, I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing, I didn't even know where to begin. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near ley nodes, what you call aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. Now then, seeing as it is right here, I will show you the Nexus Arcade first. Luckily, it's a mint due day and not a mint due. Oh, I forgot she had. Yeah, because she uses the other one if she's actually playing, right? Like, leaves the apostrophe one sitting there. Yeah, alternate characters. This complex is home to all manner of shops, from food and daily necessities to technological conveniences. You can find most everything here. Everkeep's interior is vast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. Anyway, now that you're officially caught up to the end game, this market is where you do level 100 gearing. Do you see that glowing pattern over yonder? That is an automatic conveyor. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. I'll give a simplified guide on how you do it all if you want later. That will spare us some walking. Are they also made from that strange metal? What's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electrope. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated in just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls. By etching arcane circuits upon it, electrope can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. In so doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind to produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and it is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. Wait, you use fire for the street lamps and not light? Can you make a drink cold if you convert to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, manipulating the air with wind while projecting light with lightning. It's possible to alter one's appearance. It's almost scary what you can do with electrope. If such a wondrous material existed in our world, imagine everyone would be fighting over it. Well, your world isn't completely overdone with lightning ether. Shop over here. What does it sell? Ah, yes. Let's go and take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. The shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? I can't imagine what they taste like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were too in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one and I will purchase it. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. 5 items on display are our most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. Select an item that interests you. Slab of pink hexagons, liquid-filled pouch, long rectangular bar, hexagon pattern bag, or the black and yellow tin. I love how we only get the description of the packaging. Well, I feel like I just took a personality test, but I have no idea what. Ah, yes. The salad paste. Wait, salad paste? It's designed for those who are concerned about their figure. With this blend of 9 varieties of vegetables, it'll help your efforts to slim down. Fashion models swear by it, and you can't get enough of the stuff either. Okay, if I can see what all of them are, let's do it. The synthetic fruit pellets are our best approximation of the taste and texture of whey. I never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are. But there's no denying their popularity. How did we get even lower res grapes? Fucking dying. Oh my god. The revivifying tonic. I take it you're thirsty. The flavor is a sublime blend of sweet and salty, and it stays fresh for over 10 years thanks to its special container. Keen on the perfect meal bar, are you? It's all the nutrients your body needs packaged into a single foodstuff. The flavor is formulated to never taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to taking multiple meals. You gotta introduce this to Charlian. I'm sure they would be much better than the, whatever their fucking bread is. This here is cultivated steak. It's not quite the same as the real thing they produce in the outskirts, but it's a sight more affordable. This particular product is known as Gold Label. It's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown at the plant on the 4th level. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the grapes for the meme. Oh my god. Well, they are very tempting. Well, they're all very tempting. I'm gonna have the steak. Of course you are. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling your selections here and now? It's been a long time since we had newcomers, and I'd love to see your reactions. Oh my god. This is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, swearing. Let's dig in. It's a great... Oh, I didn't... Please? There we go. Wasn't clicking. Alright, here I go. Following Wicklamott's lead, you sample your selection. Amazing! I've never had any meat like this before. It's tender like chicken, but flavorsome like Runique. And the spices give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Ha, don't mind them. They're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? It's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back. Though it was chaotic when the people of Tuliolal first arrived, we endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. Ah, right. What about you, Sphene? Aren't you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. Alright. But what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? So, because I want to get to know you better, why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed. My experiences have led me to believe the same. My favorite food? Is it such a difficult question? I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labor to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am. But you didn't need to laugh about it. Uh-oh. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well. Next, I was thinking of showing you the residential sector, but it's in the part. Showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's a visitation, to be precise, and I believe it will be educational for you as well. Would the two of you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you have seen enough here and we'll make our way. Ready? Then let's head to the residential sector. It lies to the southwest. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about any places of interest that we come upon. Wait, where are we going? We're going this way. You having fun there? I guess we have to go up. Nope, I did not click shift. There we go. If you're gonna dance, I'm gonna have wings. This is Mosaic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks and enjoy while you relax. I see. In Tuliolol, there's a similar establishment called... I still don't want to try to figure out how to pronounce that. That's Seashell in the local tongue. I'm just gonna call it Seashell now, then. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? Holy shit, I found Alpha and Omega? There is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. There's a hewn who resembles some Tanawada, the tall, graceful Eldite, and the diminutive and affable Milala. When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors, and thus did the founder choose the name of the cafe. That's nice. If they serve tacos, it'd be perfect. Tacos? A traditional Turali dish. One of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once we restored peace to Tuliolol. Right, let's continue on. So wait, where are you? Oh, I think it's just for you, unless they've already left. Yeah, I assume they're still on your screen. So yeah, I think it's individual. They're still here for me, yeah. Yeah, so it must be an individual thing, like a local side thing, because obviously I don't see them in. Even though I have completed the Omega series, so... Actually, I don't know if I've run into them. I probably have and just, like, wasn't paying attention. The Heavensward Cat is there too. So it's possible you need to complete Alexander as well. Well, I have completed Alexander. Like, the... Yeah, that sucks. What's it called? Soul of the Creator is, like, my favorite raid. So yes, I've completed Alexander. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one is bigger than the palace. They have to be. For just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I am here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building on the left here at the residential radius 914. Residential radius? That's right. Come, the door opens automatically. It's either client-side personal or they can only pop up after you be MSQ. Yeah, I could see it being an MSQ thing, so that way they're not just, like, already here. It's like, wait, how the fuck did you guys get in here? This is the lobby, a common area for residents. I see. And what does that machine there do? The concierge. They look after the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they would be glad to assist. Is that so? I have no shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, you may consider me your personal concierge. Do you have unique text or is it the same? Hey, Fiend, can anyone live in this place? Naturally. In fact, many of your countrymen make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation, or regulator usage, all Alexandrian citizens are eligible for an apartment. This includes those you met who work in the outskirts. You've taken care of everyone for 30 years. I'm truly grateful. This is the place. A mother and son live here. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today, is that alright? Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please make yourselves at home. Oh, you sent me a photo of it. Yep. You're so lucky. How has Milos been? There's been no change. The symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Sphene visits often, does she? She does. Milo simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile when she's here. But of yourself, Isadora, how are you holding up? You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. I'm glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you could do for him? Perhaps the treatment with souls or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases has risen dramatically in the past 30 years. It's all my fault. What was that? I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make a proper visit next time, with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I would still be here, or wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen's Fiend. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy for your mother and for me. My thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is part of life in Alexandria, and I thought that you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milo smile again. Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. We can stop here if you'd like. No. I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we need to go by way of Lane Node 9, where the Aetheryte is situated. You stop by the rightmost apartment complex. So I assume you mean over here on the map. Oh, I guess, wait. It looks like you can cross over. Oh, it might be on a different level. No, the second on your left. Wait, what? Where? Oh, you mean come down here? You're outside the rightmost apartment complex. Rightmost on the map, not from where I was looking. I assume you mean come over this way? Okay, what do you want to see? There's no one here. Okay, thank you. I assume there's going to be someone here later. Come back here after the Arcadian raids for a laugh. Okay. That's not ominous at all. Oh, I guess if you're saying a laugh, it's less ominous. Who the fuck do they get to move in there? Want to know if they creep up beforehand? They did not, apparently. Yeah, whoever you think is there is definitely not there yet. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector, where resolution is located. The markings on a side conveyor indicate its direction, and there is a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. You said I was afraid. Come on, Spring. Oh, Wook Lamont. You good job making this place feel huge with their skybox design, yeah. This should be the last Ethernet I need. I now have access to resolution. There we go. And here we are, resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed inside. Are we getting a job? That sounds terrifying. One second.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians, and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
No, the only job he is grinding at Cold Crescent Seas and fades for dozens of hours a week.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while. In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Why am I getting the feeling that Electrope was given to them by the Asians?
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before.
Oh, maybe not.
Testing revealed
They're
that the
definitely
ore
involved in
possessed a
some way,
singular
right?
property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon
Gentle
it.
reminder to Sims that
Despite
Emmet was a
the difficulty
genocidal
of
scumbag
obtaining
before
it
he was
in
cool, never
quantity.
forget.
Supply was
As Shay
chronically
says,
scarce.
being an
And when
Emmet Xalt
nations
simp.
couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others.
Ooh.
Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This
I think
served only
the
to
starting with
exacerbate
war
the
was
ore
probably
shortage,
the...
leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge.
Yeah, Asians were definitely involved in the war. Because I'm sure that would just made lightning get
As the war
even
came
more
to a
dense.
head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblom committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction.
I wonder whose idea
They
was that.
deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent.
Lightning gets
laying
less dense in the
waste.
sequels, doesn't she? Yeah, but this is 9, not 13.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
You're thinking of the wrong game.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
I know futuristic aesthetics feel more 13 than 9, to be honest.
To continue the tale, the people of Alexandria
You're not
had
wrong.
already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one. But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any. Please, you must do something.
Oh my god. Okay. Also wanted to pause to say, you say Lightning gets less dense in the sequels, but in the first game, she's one of 6 party members, and the last game, she's the only character you play as. So the amount of lightning in the game gets more dense.
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true. I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight.
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope.
Don't worry, if you die, nobody will remember you.
All your own.
And I'm not saying that to be
Even if you
mean.
must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents. I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we? Right, I believe we've visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
Oh. They're always watching.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zorolja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much.
The second half has been interesting.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, FUUUUUUUREE, but I must disappoint you.
What was Fiend wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, I can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now. We should probably go to Kakuya's meeting point. They'll be back the way we came, I think. I guess it's probably quicker to... Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been. I thought we were further back here. Okay. Yeah, just here. Okay, now we're going over to this side. Sveen genuinely cares for her people. I can respect her for that. And thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. So we're supposed to go to a place called Churview in the eastern sector. This conveyor ought to take us there. You know, once you get used to it. They're actually kind of fun. Come on, Spring. This is the right place, you think? I don't see the others, though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit more. Huh? Spring? Look over there. Mumulja child. What are they doing here? You notice too, right? The resemblance to Zuralja? The blue scales of a Bunewa and the features of a Hobigo. That can't be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do to leave such a small child on their own. Come on, let's go after them. It wouldn't be the future without fucking advertisements. So this is True View. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. The building's just about the only one that isn't lit up. And open for business at the moment, I guess. It looks like a fucking giant graphics card. Wow. Ah. Didn't see you there. Listen, we didn't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. It's a bit odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear. Could it be they want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of it? You want us to follow you? So it is. Alright then, lead the way. Exclamation point! Blue sky. We're following. You're too slow. You're still too slow. Okay, waiting. Is this where you wanted to bring us? What is this place? You're meant to relax here. It isn't working for me. Hey, what's your name? So you're still not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. You know him? After a fashion, but never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? What? Durable as they are, it's on the house. I recommend our special. Her Majesty, I'll prepare one without liquor for the boy, too. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named Kakuya. We ran into the child on the way, and he led us here. Oh, so you're with Kakuya. In that case, go and have a chat with Big Tasso there. He'll show you to the fun place, or to a fun place. What about him? I don't think he's in the mood to talk, so he can tend the bar with me. This has taken a turn for the strange, but you don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? Damn, this doesn't have suspicious written all over it. You're telling me. Oop. What is this fun place meant to be? Is Kakuya there? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. This area is normally off limits, but Kakuya's told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head to the room at the end. Let's go, Spring. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised. Give us your teeth? Or gives you teeth? Accepted.
Wonderful! They're here!
Yippee!
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it. We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own. That sort of thing.
Well, that wasn't weird at all.
Our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation. the organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of Preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
And that failed.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device. Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
Well, now we gotta know what's on that fucking earring.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who founded our order. It's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents, the founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude Preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves. I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
Well, you should probably look at what's on that
If you
earring.
like, I can
Okay, there we
examine
go.
the earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Alize refuses to sit still.
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
I've buggered it up again!
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
His name is Genolt.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
Clearly the,
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Sheikh.
Clearly his resemblance to Geralt is completely coincidental and not at all intentional. Oh my god. So you had to see me, passion spilling over. Happens when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know? And not to be weird or nothing, but I felt a strange sense of kinship when I saw you, as if we've met in another life. Oh my god. Anyway, as I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I haven't slept for 2 nights now, not a single wink, and I'm ripe to collapse. Can't afford to, though. Got folks relying on me, see? If I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. I have to go get him an energy drink? That voucher is good for 2 cans. One for yourself and one by way of welcome. Can't get the stuff at any old vending machine, though. You need to talk to a bloke named Philemon. You'll find him tending a bar out on the main strip. Off you go now. The true tragedies tell me, Geralt. Reflections we've lost in the calamities. So I only explicitly like recognize him because I just did Vaja. Is there another Geralt clone in the first? Energy tonics you can't get from vending machines? How dare you suggest that I saw such dangerous stuff? Away with you. Away with you. Don't come back. Got a voucher? Slip to me then. Nice and subtle. Yes, and it's great. Ah, so you're collecting for Genolt. A can for him and a can for you, eh? So now we have black market energy drinks. Here you go. Yours is formulated for beginners, gentler than the full strength stuff. Both him and Rowena are like mirror universe versions, Laura and Elf style. It's not contraband or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities. But if the Rondina Consortium was made aware of my special selection, it'd be bad for business. This seeing as it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's side effects. Okay, yeah, they want me to pull up my inventory. Okay, it won't let me try to use the full strength one. You drink the tonic in a single pull. Now that's how you do it. Your pulse ought to quicken soon, after which you'll start to see everything more clearly, and then finally you'll feel a roaring surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. Well, you haven't Up and carked it, so hurry along and give Janol his tonic. He tends to leave it to the last moment. I expect he's about to keel over. Oh my god. Okay, but what if I actually had wings as well? Wait. Oh, wait, no, it's around. Oop, I lost my, little energy thing. Getting to the back room. It's a good thing it's the back room and not the back rooms. Do very different things. You've got the tonic. Give it here quick. Oh my god. Ah, that's the stuff. And nothing like it to blow the cobwebs right out with a great big kaboom. It awakens something feral in me, it does. Transforms me into a remorseless beast that won't stop till it's done what it was born to do. Any road, sorry for sending you off an errand like that. I just can't concentrate without me tonic, you know? And the pile of work only ever gets bigger. Ooh, Backrooms is coming out Friday, I think. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Those weapons and tools ain't going to enhance themselves. Sure, but this energy tonic has nothing on Diesel.
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
So you think so too? But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Gululja. It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual. At first, I intended to raise him as my own, but just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days, and where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gululja is Zorolja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Good point.
Who's that?
He definitely heard that.
Oh dear. It's Gululja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Sorry, kiddo.
This is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamachi. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search.
Okay, you do that.
Kakiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Gives you teeth. What the fuck? Well, I understand the fucking, the quest name now, but... Gululja is outside the tower. We need to find him as quickly as possible. Even if he's used to getting around on his own, the wilds are still no place for a child. Agreed. While Quile and Raha continue reviewing the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search. Alright, let's head to the base tower and take it from here. Or take it from there. Okay, yeah, so they're going back out here. I think it is... It depends on how close the nearest aetheryte is. Oop. Okay, yeah. Should definitely be quicker. Well, here we are outside. But where do we even begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Gululja. Let's make inquiries nearby. Good idea. Could you handle the outskirts, Alize? In the meantime, Spring and I will head beyond that big wall. Oh, so now we get to go over here. Start popping these. Should probably also start those quests. Defective turrets. To the other side. Oop. The other side of the wall. Why is there... Wait, how do I get there? There's a little platform over there. Gululja doesn't appear to be in the... Excuse me, however, you catch sight of a group of people a short distance to the southwest. It's about those people too. Perhaps they've seen something. Come on. We are going over this way. I guess we're going around. I'm gonna break our ankles first. Oh, come on. There you go. Nope. Now we're gonna get shot at by turrets. Or it's just gonna leave me alone. Looks like some sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask after Gululja. Gululja is in here. Tapu. Do you know the boy? Have you seen him? Oh, forgive me. I didn't know you were. No offense taken. My name is Tapu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharper for it. I can recognize people by their footfalls, including Gululja. So he didn't come this way? Where in the world could he be? I do not know your voices. Who are you to Gululja, and why do you search for him? I'm family, though we're not related by blood. His father is my brother. I've only just met Gululja, and we haven't had a chance to talk properly. But I'm about to do something that'll make him hate me, and I wanted the chance to explain. His father is your brother? Then that means you're... Yes. Amuk Lamat, vow of resolve of Tuliolal. And I've journeyed here to bring my brother Zerelja to account for murdering our people and our father. When all is said and done, Gululja may want nothing to do with me. Nonetheless, I'll always consider him family. I'll always be there for him, and I want him to know that. It tears you apart to do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells the tale. Gululja headed south. Or was headed south. There, he has a place that is close to a home. Close to a home as he knows it. Or knows one. Whatever. Find and bear your heart to him. Should he in turn bear his heart to you, accept and respect his wishes. His queen's fee respected ours when she granted us a place in her realm. I will, don't worry. But, what do you mean when you say Sphene respected your wishes? Out of concern for our well-being, Her Majesty has urged us to reside inside Everkeep. When we declined, not only did she gracefully accept our decision, she granted us the necessary supplies to make our home here. And since then, she has paid us regular visits to see how we fare. Yeah, that sounds like Sphene, alright. Well, thanks for telling me about Gululja. I'll find him, and then we'll have a good talk. We'll continue south, it seems. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we make our way. Okay, can I get this part of the map? No, I can't even swim. No swimming. Okay, quite far to the southeast. And now it's just east, so it must be like over here. Because it was on the other side of this wall. Or at least that's where I remember it being. Well, that looks interesting. It's a town. Oh, is this? It's half submerged. The architecture looks like nothing we've seen so far. It's more Charlian. Ah, there he is, among the ruins. I only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that's tiny silhouette. Let's hurry after him. It'll be disaster if a building collapsed while he's inside. You're just begging for a building to collapse by saying it out loud. I mean, he's been fine until now. I only saw him for a moment before he disappeared behind a building, but I'm pretty sure Galulja was heading further south. I'll contact Alize on Link Pearl and let her know to join us. Should... Yeah, further to the east. How? Nope. That's not... whatever. Should probably not be running through the middle of all these. Oh, I can't go that way. I gotta go this way. Alexandria. This is the area, but the canals and debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you can, or could head into the canals, make my way through the streets. We find Galulja. Let's watch from a distance until he gets to his destination. We don't want to startle him and cause an accident. Nope. Found him. We've located Galulja. Follow him quietly without being noticed. Oh god, not fucking sneaking. I would like to opt out of this. Oh dear. Oh dear is correct. Oh, is he going up? Hmm? I mean, you can't see me. Dot, dot, dot. It looks like he can't go further around. We'll just wait for him to do that. Hey look, conveniently placed rubble for you to hide behind. We jogging. Hmm? Dot, dot, dot. Oh, he's running. Hmm? He's not coming back out, is he? No. Oh, no, he's up there. Whew. Duty complete. Let's go. We did it. Can you believe it?
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
What's here, I wonder?
Oh my god.
So he's looking after those little ones.
That's adorable.
Gululja.
Not another step!
What?
A sentry?
Run, Gululja, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja.
Is that so?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith!
But... I want to get to know her too.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots. But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Wait, what?
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
Yes,
This
that
machine
explains
cooks for you.
how he's been doing fine down here.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
You're captain of the knights?
Not magical, he just has Steiner for a teacher, yeah.
thought it was Kululja with whom you wished to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane.
Okay, Lamati, you take Galulja, I'll take Otis.
Emil, here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right, all right. A riposte it is.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
For my new friends, I would enlist your aid in procuring the ingredients for our repast. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. We're happy to pitch in, of course. What ingredients do you have in mind? First of all, some yam and pumpkin. The people of the outskirts should be willing to share their harvest if you and Gululja go and speak with them. Sure, I'll ask for the cast-offs too, as usual. As for Spring and Alizé, I would be obliged if you could procure some woolback meat. The creatures can be found grazing on the slopes outside of town. As beef is less readily available, their flesh makes for a good substitute. That of the younger ones especially, as it is more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll be back with the meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall see to other preparations. Time to go kill things. Actually, how are we doing on... Oop, down here. Okay, yeah, my Pictomancer is behind the MSQ level now. Checking the west. Oh, that way. Okay, let's go get that one real quick. Northwest. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like on the end over here. Are you? No, that's somebody else in a car. And that's a different car. They're just fucking driving around out here. Right, there is a little bit more for map. That's why they came over here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, now we're just straight south from here. No, I guess we gotta go this way. Just keep fucking getting shot. I'm gonna do my delays as Pictomancer today just to get caught up. Oh, this is a cliff. Nope. Here we go. No, straight east from here? I feel like I should just go get that, but I also... assume we're going to be going that direction at some point. The east. Is there none down here? I feel like there would be. I'm gonna go get this map real quick. Okay, yeah, there is one down here. Woolback. Switch back to White Mage. Oh, if I picked up that, that's about the same, isn't it? Yeah, now the closest one is up in there. Swinging their hoods at me. And I'm getting shot at again. Why does everything here have a gun? It's no music. How is they still searching there? Yeah, there's one. Like over in here. I think there's one there, and then there's one there. And there's probably another one somewhere in there as well. What's this? Am I to understand that you've already procured the meat? Good heavens, you have. And such a choice cut. It is excuse me, it is besides. Just plain you know how to handle yourself in battle. Where 400 years ago, I would have recruited you to the Royal Knights. Ha 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 ha. Once Alizé brings me her portion, you shall have a glorious bounty to satisfy growing younglings like yourselves. Indeed, I expect there will be ample leftovers to share with the good folk of the Drift Downs. They always appreciate a warm meal. Now, seeing as you have completed your task so quickly, I have another request to make of you. We've exhausted our supplies of kindling electrope, and I should be grateful if you could search the houses yonder for more. In the Old Kingdom, electrope rations were issued to each citizen. While small, fragments may still be found here and there. If you can obtain 5 pieces, say, at least one ought to be what we require. That is, the kinds that convert lightning to fire. Galulja can identify them by their circuitry, so pray take him to them. The boy has become quite deft at discerning electrope types, and in a very short time, I might add. Now off you go, and happy foraging. Oh, we're going... Oh, I guess I didn't want to go down. Okay. please. There we go. One of 5. And I see another one there. Another 2. And there'll be 1 in the other circle. Yeah, this area is called KO, Alexandria. And I'm getting shot at again. Okay, I think they're too far away. No, they're not. Oh my god. They're still shooting me. I think using magic pissed them off. Here we go. Oh, it just says you have electro for me. Wow, you found a lot. Let's see. This one creates wind. This one is for water. You can tell just like that. I'm impressed. Clever, isn't he? I'll bet he gets it from his father. Oh, that's it. Oop. It absorbs lots of lightning, so we should be able to kindle a flame easily. Thank you, Spring. Thank you for your kind assistance. We have everything we need for our repast. You have done your part. No, I shall do mine. I bid you relax, my friends. The meal should be ready soon. This is the kind of thing families do, Kalulja. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds. So you ate with your father? Yes, with them and my brothers. It was mostly the head of Resolve and I doing the talking, though. Kona and the head of Reason occasionally joined in, and Zerolja spoke when he was spoken to. You said that you have 2 papas. Does that mean one is yours and the other is my father's? No. Both are our father. He's what people call blessed siblings, Mumulja with 2 heads. Zerolja is his true-born child, while Kona and I were adopted and don't share the same blood. That doesn't make us any less a family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. The head of Resolve taught me that. Family. Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family even though you don't share the same blood? That's a good question. What about you? You're gonna say what about me and not... Oop, nope. Okay, we have to fucking undo this entire... I need to... Yeah, no, we have to go back. Wait, can I not abandon... God damn it. Well, give me a minute. I thought I could abandon... You can't abandon MSQ quests to redo them? How am I only just now learning that? Have I really only ever done this to side quests? God damn it. Okay, give me a minute. Memories of a Night. I can't restart the quest. I misclicked on the text option. I was like, no, that's not the one I wanted to do. I skipped the cutscene. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta read this. I skipped the cutscene because I thought I could restart it. But apparently you can only abandon non-MSQ quests. It's possible to restart, but not now, yeah. Okay. Galulja. I'd like to meet so, I meant to choose I do and they're very dear to me. And Galulja says, I'd like to meet them one day. And then Wuklamat. So Galulja, I'm hoping that we could be family, you and I. When you tell me about yourself, Galulja, you really want to know about me? Wuklamat, I do. I want to know all about you. The things you love and the things you hate. Anything and everything. Galulja, I want to know all about you too. Alize, that reminds me, we were hoping to hear your story too, Otis. Otis, as you wish. Be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting. It was before lightning had altered the world that I was appointed to Lord Captain of the Royal Knights. And then Wuklamat. We're talking hundreds of years prior to the calamity, right? If you Alt F4 while in the cutscene is running. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could. I guess that's the option. I was like, you could do the book at the end and we'll let you choose the different options. Yeah. I'm used to, for other quests, just abandoning. Like, I did that once or twice during Baja. Where was I? And then, so 100 years prior to the calamity and the notice. Indeed. Earlier still than when I assumed this mechanical form. 454 years ago, to be precise. Alize. Then, you used to be a normal person? Otis. Oh, yes. I was once flesh and blood like you. And I proudly served as a knight of Alexandria. Wuklamat. So rather than a machine that behaves like a person, you were, or are, an actual person. How is this possible, Otis? It's only natural that you are confused. Hear my tale to the end, and all shall become clear. The foremost duty of the Royal Knights was to the protection of the royal family. In my time, that was their majesties and their majesties, the king and queen, and their only child, Her Highness the princess. But then, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over Electrope. Thus was our kingdom drawn into war with its neighbor. That war was the catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos, the king and queen among them. For a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to her people in those trying times. So kind-hearted was our young queen that at her behest, we even took in refugees from the enemy nation, but sadly, her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body had been ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. Alize, how tragic. Otis, Neri was there a citizen whose eyes remained dry, and many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb worthy of her memory. Yet I clung to hope still, for while Her Majesty was on her deathbed, the kingdom's finest scientists had successfully extracted her soul. Luke Lamont. Did we hear that right? Extracted her soul. Otis. Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we may live on. This age-old belief had always comforted our people, but as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into reality through the power of Electro. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul, and it was used to spare the Queen eternal death. Yet it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, for the ultimate goal was to recreate a person as they were in life, and this required that their memories be further extracted from their soul. It took many more years of research to make this possible, for which time I had become a gray old man. With my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for this procedure. So it was that I attained this vessel, and by my successful rebirth, I paved the way for those who are recreated from the memories of the departed. The Endless, they are called. If your tale is true, then the Queen that your people brought back to life. And then I guess which option you choose doesn't matter here, but you could say what will you say, and then you could choose. It wouldn't be Sphene, would it? And then I think we know who it is. But I would have said I think it would be Sphene, would it? Oh, so you know Her Majesty as well. My description of her boundless kindness must have paled in comparison to what you no doubt felt in her presence. I haven't met her myself, I confess, not since assuming my current form. Wouldn't want to frighten the living daylights out of her. And then the cutscene ends. Okay. And then Alize says, does this mean that Queen Alexandria isn't actually a person like you and me? Oh, it probably did a... No? Does this mean that Queen Alexandria isn't actually a person like you and me? Otis has told me the tale before, says Galulja. And then Otis says, I have seen my queen from afar many times, but I've not the courage to approach her. This isn't out of cowardice, mind you, but rather concern. Yes, concern that I would cause Her Majesty undue distress. Oh my god, there's so much still. And then Wuklamot, the Endless. So all this time, Sphene wasn't alive? Otis. She lives, yet she does not. 'Tis admittedly a difficult distinction to make. Having inherited the memories of a departed soul, an Endless feels, thinks, and acts precisely as that person would. In that sense, I believe they are alive. So, yeah, Sphene. Definitely a robot. That's why she was refusing to eat. The Alexandrians know about this, right? They can't have gone unnoticed that Sphene is perpetually youthful. Gululja. No one really knows about the Endless. People who wear regulators don't even think about death. Everyone sees that the Queen doesn't change, but they just accept it. To them, it's just who she is. And then there's an option for what will you say. Are the Endless apart from yourselves, or are the people that ever keep Endless too? Or are there Endless apart from yourselves? Otis. Well, there should be as many Endless as those who have died. I believe they are limited in where they can exist. Queen Sphene is unique in her ability to appear before you. Strictly speaking, I myself am not an Endless. They are created using memories extracted from my soul. But my entire soul was placed inside a machine. Being inside a machine makes you different. How? Well, I do not understand the finer points. My life is bound... that was Wuklamot, and then Otis says, well, I do not understand the finer points of... my life is bound to this vessel. If it breaks down, then it would be over for me. Much like a being of flesh and blood. Hardly an Endless. Unchanging life, I'm sure you'll agree. An Endless... and then Alize. An Endless, unchanging life. I can't help but be reminded of the Wuklamot. Dikakuya and the others know about all this? Alizé, considering their extensive intelligence gathering, I'd be surprised if they didn't. For now, let's share what we've learned with Kryl and Raha. I can't help but have misgivings about this. And then... what happens when I talk to Luke Lamont? Oh, is this another cutscene? Oh, okay, so I just read this. Yes, a distinction we make. The Alexandrians knew about this. That's just who she is. This choice doesn't actually change any of the dialogue. There should be as many unless as those who have died. Yeah. You say a machine makes you different. An unchanging life. Kokuya know about this. Seeing their extensive intelligence gathering, I'd be surprised if they didn't. And then this completes, and then there's a voice cutscene. And then we should be good. Okay, let me... I pulled this up in front of chat, so I could not see that. Yeah, not an ideal cutscene to skip on accident.
Nahe, is that you?
Good gods, Ellen Nespia! It's been too long, my friend. Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself? Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Your mother? Sorry, but what was she like again?
What? It's Kafkiwa. You know, the one who was too adventurous by half? who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
Yep, everyone's forgot her because she's died.
It's not ringing any bells.
And she has her soul in a robot.
Can't be serious. Ours was a tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
I really don't. It's all a blank.
Is anyone else here from the village?
Hey!
Huh? Ellen Nespia?
No, Jesus.
I'm looking for Kafkiwa. Where is she?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's Kafkiwa?
Sorry, Aaron Bell.
This cannot be. The memories of the departed are taken away. No.
Oh my god, realizing your mom's dead and then getting a call from your dead mom.
Do you hear me? Say something, would you?
Aravel's going through it right now. Uh-oh. Although the mood became a tad subdued at the end. I'll say. You didn't get to see that cutscene. How thoroughly enjoyed our repast together. We did too, Otis. To hear about the Endless was something of a shock, but we likewise enjoyed your company. Above all, I'm glad that you and I could talk a little, Ja. We're going to get along great, I just know it. Sad bun boy, yeah. You think so? Haha, I'm happy for you, my boy. Now then, I presume you'll be returning to Everkeep. Permit me to accompany you at least part of the way. About Sphene. It doesn't matter to me if she's an Endless, whether she's alive like you and me or not. I've seen enough to know that she has a good heart. What worries me is the burden she bears. We still don't know what it is. I expect that, or there are things she can't tell us. No, it's real jaw watching. But at the very least, I'd like to know what the Endless are to her. Sorry, I didn't mean to delay us. I just felt the urge to share my thoughts with you. Oh, on the way back, let's make a quick stop at the Drift Downs. I want to tell Tapu how it went. Okay, so there you want us to go up there, so I'm gonna go over here. Actually, isn't there a... Yeah, there should be one straight east. And I'm pretty sure there's also one up here, so we're gonna go here, hit that, go here, and then get the MSQ. Oh, it's gonna be up there. Okay, let's go around. Yeah, northeast. Yep, there it is. Oh, do I have to go around again? Can't just jump up this. Be too easy. There we go. Oop. Didn't mean to hit the keyboard. Okay, the closest one it sees is northwest, but I also just kind of want to hit this map right now. So I have it. Yeah, there shouldn't be any more down here. Yeah, then I'm just missing the other side over here. So I think that yeah, that's like a cliff right there, so that's why I didn't get it. We can go ahead and get this Aetheryte. And then get this one that it says is to the north. How many do we have? We're only missing 3, so we're doing pretty good on collecting them while doing the story. I probably... The instinct to jump right before any cliff, even if it makes you fall farther, is so real. Interesting. I wonder if we'll come here later. I mean, we must if there's a fucking Aetheryte here. But we'll grab it now. Yeah, this one should be right in here. And then we're down to just 2 left. And there's... if we... reload the map. Yeah, there's 2 there. Oh, there's one all the way down there. Damn, probably should have gone and done that. Further north, so probably... oh, right there. Yep. Okay. I'm curious where this will say the next closest one is. Although, there's some area over here I haven't been, so they're probably all over there. It's gonna be like fucking 12,000 west. Or east, that's east. Oh my god. Yeah, like 900. Okay. So let's go talk to... Oh, and here's the other one. Okay, here, I'll at least start this. Oh, it's literally back where I just was for the for the ether current. Ah, you are returned. Were you able to find Galulja? We were, thanks to you. All's well with the boy. I'm relieved to hear that. And to know that he has family who worries for him. Galulja, you must be glad. Heh, I hope so. I'll try not to rush or force anything, though. It's for him to decide what I am to him. My, what a pleasant surprise to meet you in these parts. We should have a talk. Speen, what are you doing here? Visiting my people. Are you doing the same perchance? I suppose we are, yes. Listen, there's something we'd like to talk to you about. Do we have a word in private? So, you know about the Endless. While we may not discuss it openly, my people will have surely noticed that haven't changed in hundreds of years. I've made no attempt to conceal my nature. If I may ask, though, who was it that told you about the Endless? Only a few should be familiar with the concept. I'm afraid I can't say. I bear no ill will towards this mysterious individual, lest that be your concern. I'm merely curious. Dummy's Fiend. You care for your people, that much is plain, and I assume you care for the Endless too. Earlier in Everkeep, there was something you wanted to tell us. What was it? Or was it to do with them? The Endless are as dear to me as my living citizens. They're as much my family. But they can only be sustained by meeting certain exacting requirements. Thus far, we've managed to do so. But should more people die, I fear we would be pushed beyond our limits. Their preservation demands vast amounts of energy. I don't understand the workings of it all, but is there something we can do to help? Then... would you be willing to become an Alexandria? Would you be willing to become Alexandrian citizens? What? I have my nation, my people to protect. I can't just become Alexandrian. Indeed, I suppose you cannot. First, you tell us to make peace. Then you tell us to go home. What exactly is it that you want? Same as you, of course, to protect my people. There's something that only Zerolja can do. That I cannot say. Do not ask you to understand or like me, but I wish. I wish we had been born on the same side of it. Hey, what do you mean by that? Wait, Sphene. Damn it. Well, we've kept everyone waiting long enough. Let's continue on to Everkeep. And let's not tell Otis about our conversation with Sphene. I don't want to risk causing him pain. Let's warp over here. Cute. And up there. Let's start these quests just so we have them. Okay, lots of places to go. But we'll wrap those up at another time unless we get the last ether current, whatever. And need to start flying around here. Oh, hi.
Why don't you come with us? You might get to see Sphene.
Tis a magnanimous and much appreciated offer, but I must decline. A part of me longs for an audience with Her Majesty, it is true. Yet, though it be in my previous life, I failed to protect my queen. I couldn't bear to show my face before her. And such an uncomely one besides.
You're adorable.
All right. If that's how you feel, we won't force you. But rest assured, we'll visit with Gululja, and we hope you'll cook for us again.
It would be my pleasure. You are welcome to bring other comrades should you so desire. The more the merrier.
I've been looking all over for you.
Uh-oh.
Nostalgia, was it? What's the matter?
It's Zeralja. He marches to Vanguard.
Uh-oh.
So he's done waiting. But why weren't we alerted sooner?
Our transmissions are being jammed. The lookouts couldn't get through to us. Wayakwe is at Vanguard too, but I can't reach her. What are we to do?
Stay calm. Kafkiwa has yet to be alerted, yes? Take word to the back room as fast as you can.
Our link pearls may still work. I'll try contacting those in Tuliolo.
Otis, I need you to keep Gululja safe.
You needn't ask.
I want to go with you.
Absolutely not. A battle's no place for you.
Gululja, The people of the outskirts must be evacuated. For this crucial task,
Oh my god, oh, this is
require your
awesome.
assistance. Remember, when battle is at hand, anything can happen. Caution is as valuable as any blade.
Yes, sir.
I managed to get hold of Alphano. He'll inform Kona.
Good. How's the situation in Tulichola?
There's nothing to worry about, or so my brother assured me. With such short notice, though, I doubt they'll be fully prepared.
They'll be ready, I'm sure of it. The vow of reason is not to be underestimated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming, Sorolja. And we will finish this once and for all.
This is the moment of truth. We have to hold Zoralja here. And I know exactly how to do that. Once you get around to Hildebrand, we can have you tell us whether you prefer not Steiner or not Vivi. Oh god. Upon speaking with Wicklamat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. As recommended, you set enough time to view these in their completion. Before we get going, I have a request to make of you. When we confront Zoralja, you must let me face him alone. What? No, that's far too dangerous. Why put you at such risk if we don't have to? We have two priorities. First is to hold Zoralja within the dome and protect Tuliolal. The second is to free Wayakwi if she's been captured. To make sure we succeed, I need to play the worthy foe for Zoralja. If I come at him with help, he'll likely lose interest and proceed with his attack on the city. That's why it needs to be a duel. Even if Tuliolal is better prepared this time, it's true that it would be best to avoid another battle. And failing that, we might at least weaken Zoralja. Rest assured, I'm not going into this without a strategy. Our time in the dome has given us valuable insights into Alexandrian culture. The use of regulators, for one, the secret to Zoralja's strength. Then you mean to... That's right. If I destroy his regulator, he'll be unable to draw upon souls. We'll see how much he wants a duel after that. So, will you leave Zoralja to me? We believe in you, Labati. Thank you, Spring. It's true that this is your fight, and how you choose to handle it is your decision. But if we see you struggling, or Zoralja attempts to call upon his minions, we will go to your aid. Fair enough. Knowing you'll be there, I can give it my all. Together with Kona, I'll keep Tuliolal safe. What do you mean, not Vivi?
Zoralja!
Hello.
I wonder. Yeah, I really gotta do Hildebrand at some point.
You disappoint me, Wicklamat. We are foes, yet you had my admiration for defeating Father and claiming the throne. But instead of coming for me, you gallivant with the resistance. Do I intimidate you?
I am here, brother. I did not run nor hide. I have come to kill you. Let her go. Your quarrel is with me.
And will you settle it one-on-one, or call upon all and sundry yet again? Not that it would make any difference.
No. Like Papa did, I'll face you alone.
Really? You believe you stand a chance? Have you forgotten how it ended for Father?
I remember you couldn't win without relying on other people's souls. Alone, I may be weak, but so are you.
Goading
So
him.
be it. Do not regret your decision. Release her.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought I was done for.
Don't.
God damn it. Sure, you strip your chi ecstasy bullshit and I'll fight 1v1. Or your little bitch who needs technology to beat me.
You could have dealt me a telling blow. Your compassion will be the end of you.
I'm not letting anyone else die. And you will never surpass Papa.
But I have. With these very hands, I slew him.
His body may be gone, but his spirit lives on in us.
The Yokui's delusion is catching, I see.
It's no delusion. Papa's love for Trujillo gives me strength even now. Ah! Come, let's get this over with. For my people and Sfiend's.
How gullible you are. All of this is Fiend's doing. Her objective is to harvest all life outside the barrier. Our interests happen to align, hence our alliance.
Liar! Sfiend would never do that!
The King of Resolve speaks the truth.
Yep.
How did she...
The attack on Taral was no less my desire than Zaralja's.
You said you wanted none of this. It was a farce from the very start.
Yes, I used you.
So it was all just a lie then? What you said about loving your people as family? About wanting to see them smile?
I do this for them. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I deceived you, but I had no choice. If I'm to save my people, I must take the lives of yours.
She wants the energy to make everyone.
Behold, Wuklamat, the benevolent Queen Sphene. An illusion that orchestrated a massacre.
Endless, or machine, or whatever you are now, you bear the memories of the person you once were. You should still have a heart. When you speak of slaughtering my people, do you feel nothing?
Nothing is dearer to me than my people. It matters not whether they are living or endless. As queen, I will do anything to protect them. If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
What exactly do you seek to do? What are you protecting your people from?
You waste your words. There is no turning back.
He got distracted by talking.
The love of Tuuuuuuuree lends you. A weak ruler walks a path of ruin. Tell me, which of us is worthy of their throne?
I already know. It will never be you! As long as you think only of yourself, you'll never be worthy. You'll never surpass Father or me!
Oh, good hit.
You can't rely on souls anymore. It's over.
That seems like a flaw in the design.
You've won yet. Oh no, far from it.
You can still definitely die if you take the wrong hit.
Give the order to the fleet. Raise Tuuuuuuuree to the ground and harvest every last soul. It is over for Tuuuuuuuree. Your works, your people, all will be ash before the day is done.
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I'm not the only Dawn's servant.
Gonna go check in Kona? Going here first.
They're coming!
Well, come on then, you 10 bastards.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're enjoying yourself.
I'm Head Sauro. Nothing gets a hunter's blood pumping like a little danger.
Well now, it seems we have that in common. I haven't felt this alive in a good while.
Yeah. They're just not going to stop coming.
That's the spirit. We promised Valcona we deliver him a mountain of scrap. And I'm not about to let these hollow men make a liar out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey kid, the ones below are yours.
You got it. Wait, what do you mean below?
It means he has flying while attacking.
Don't see that every day.
Ah, there he is. This is Thancred.
Hardly sporting, and this despite our best efforts to thin the enemy ranks. While it's not quite what we had planned, I'm glad we chose to remain in Tural.
As am I. 'Twas an unexpected but welcome opportunity to join in the defense of this realm.
And to his credit, Kona did ask very nicely. Still, it's a pity his brother had to delay our pleasure jaunt. But business always comes first.
Come no closer, you bastards!
As a mage, poor Rayanje, Rayanje and Thancred need to continuously postpone their honeymoon.
That was a near thing. Are you all right? You...
Save your life. Yes, I know.
Don't squander it. I never thought you of all people would come to my rescue. Bakul Chacha. Thank you. Ah, still rings odd in my ears. The thank yous.
Oh my god.
I could get used to it.
Oh my god! How?
Right. We're not done yet.
Yeah, the fucking writing for Bakul Jaja is so good.
We're holding our own against their infantry. But what of that monstrosity and its escort? If they start bombarding us with cannon fire, we'll have no means of fighting back.
Worry not. We have a countermeasure.
A bleeding dragon!
Yeah, we're friends with dragons as well.
What in the Navigator's name is it doing here?
Tuliyollal has entered into an alliance with Radzat Khan. A wise and timely decision on Valkona's part.
Right in the nick. Tuliyollal shall never forget this debt.
Tiny roar.
We will hold out, Lamachi. So keep your eyes forward. And do what only you can do. Finish this. And return home, safe and sound.
Report from the fleet. The enemy has offered unexpected resistance. We've been forced to withdraw.
Useless. All of you.
Stop!
You just wanted to hurt him.
Your Majesty.
Enough of this! Enough! You swore you wouldn't harm my people!
Out of my way.
Fucking put it in his pocket. What fucking pockets do you have?
Have you gone mad?
When the army fails in its duty, it is the charge of the King of Resolve to clean up its mess. To achieve victory by any means necessary. Suralja to Everkeep. Initiate Court Blood.
Uh-oh.
Execute all civilians and commandeer their souls.
Damn you!
Stop! Please, Father, stop!
Kululcha! I told you not to come!
Kululcha.
You must flee, Kululcha! It isn't safe!
I'm not going anywhere! I have to stop my father!
I am not your father.
Wait, no, that's not the line. The line is, I am your father.
Using a child as a shield. Have you no shame?
Release him at once, or you shall answer to me!
Pitiful relic. Kneel before your king.
Uh-oh.
Otis? What's wrong?
That's why he avoided.
Find me at the top of Everkeep. There, we will determine who is fit to rule.
I must protect them.
We must hurry back to Everkeep. Zeraldra thinks nothing of our lives. He will kill his own people. Chances are we'll have to face a good part of his army, with Otis among them. Let's all take care. Okay, and I cannot do this as Pictomancer, right? Yeah, because I am not at the correct level. Well. Progress to the battle will be saved at certain points. Okay. So, yeah. Proceed. Jesus fuck.
Ow.
I have no more use for you. Be gone.
Father, wait! Father! Otis, Hamachi, you have to stop him. You have to.
What have you done?
Sveen, can't you order them to stand down?
The King of Resolve holds military authority. I cannot overrule his commands.
If there's something you can do, then do it! Your crimes are beyond forgiveness, but your people are innocent.
I hope you don't mind if I obliterate your army. People who voted for face-eating leopards getting their face eaten be like... Too true. Oh, God. Care for your people, protect them.
I deceived you all, and still...
The talk can wait. When you said that you wanted to protect your people, I trust you weren't lying.
Of course not! There's nothing I wouldn't do for them!
Yeah, like sacrificing an entire planet.
Then let's split up and get to work.
Do what you can do.
Duty commenced.
Everyone, lend me your strength!
Defend Solution 9. Now it's all fucked. Authority enough to move structures. A moment. Then now please help as many as you can. Let's keep moving. They make us fight these.
Right. Let's deal with these ones first.
As soon as it lets me. There we go. Oop, nope, not that button. You sure I can't have, like, double damage because I'm a healer?
There are still those we can save! We keep moving!
Well, there's more robots that way, but... Oh, are we... I'll make us a path. However, keep hearken to me. Excellent, let's press on. So many still crying out in fear and pain. Please hold on. Nope. Help! No, stop it. Oh, I should be in between using my...
Fiends too! Damn you, Zaraja!
It's up to us to stop them.
Oh, we got more. Can I please? There we go. I don't know why I wasn't doing the thing. I have no souls left. If I get killed again, I...
You're safe now. Be at ease.
You're safe now. I'm still alive. Sorry for putting you through such an ordeal. It will soon be over, so please stay strong. Oh, thank you for coming to save us. It's such a relief to see Your Majesty is unharmed. It's only a grace. Don't worry about me, just help those who are still out there. I guess we're going this way. Let's press on. They should be fine here. What is that? Haha. Nice. More. Please, there we go. Is that all of them? Oh, when crowd get here. Oop.
Looks like that does it for this area.
Look, the King's forces are on the move. There are still civilians on Trueview.
We definitely should have pressed harder about that immense energy requirement.
Well, we can't leave the wounded. Let's divide into 2 groups. Kryl, Raha, please stay here and render aid. The rest of us will go and deal with the machines.
All right. Otis, you've got to wake up.
Uh-oh.
Otis.
Fight. Oh, the holy. I guess technically holy 3. Oop, can I please? There we go.
First formation! Show them a knight's valor!
What are we doing? This. Let's put them all in the middle.
The machines obey him!
Second formation! Seize the glory of victory!
Formation beta. Oh, are you guys? Oh, you guys are so fun. Please. Do not stand on Google Map for that.
Third formation! Onward for Alexandria!
Okay, I see.
It is him! The captain of the knights!
Oops, that's not but where are they over here?
Don't like the looks of this. Everyone, keep your guard up.
Ow.
Damn it! How do we bring him to his senses?
If he still
I
remembers
don't know if I actually really need to spend time healing them, but we'll do it. Oops, switch, there we go. Let's get home, going to log in a minute.
Right, he's deactivated.
Yo, what's up, Sao?
It should be safe to approach.
Otis! No! I remember you, Otis, so please remember yourself. You're a proud knight of Alexandria, a man who lives to serve the kingdom and its subjects.
Uh-oh. More beasts. I mean...
Otis!
Pray, stand back, Your Majesty. I am Sir Otis Bologna, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Upon mine honor, you shall harm neither my fair queen nor our citizens!
Let's go. Hey, look at Steiner? Yeah.
Apologies for the trouble I caused.
Oop.
So long as this body holds, I shall fight with you. Tis but a flesh wound.
It's building up energy. Have care.
Oh my god. Okay, but it should be fine here. Yeah, that gets me. Is... doing this thing again. Okay, I actually remembered all of that.
gathers lightning to itself.
Let's split up and deal with them.
Oh, you... Yeah, I just went and dotted all of them, but I guess these things die quickly enough, don't they? And dot's not really necessary.
Not holding anything back, are we?
Wait a second. I don't have the damage over time to... or the damage to stop this.
Behold, the blade work of a royal knight!
Oh, nice. Good. Stop it! Supercharged. We got problems.
This is going to be tough.
I'm assuming I can't stun them, so this is just going to shit. It's bursting with lightning. Down for the count. Uh-oh. Wait, no! I'm on 2 fucking AoEs. This is bullshit.
Not good.
Ow.
At this rate.
Ow. Ow. I'd like to heal now, please. So it's about to sacrifice himself?
Upon mine honor, we shall weather this storm! Now, lay the fiend low!
Oop, I didn't put my damage button.
Otis, you must stop. Your body can't survive this.
Nay, I cannot yield, even should it cost me my life.
Yeah, but she... Oop, I went too far. Otis continues to endure. Oh, why did that not place? There we go. Pay attention to SIs. Otis cannot hold out for much longer.
My queen, are you unharmed?
Well, that's fucked up. They introduced Otis just to kill him.
Otis. Thank you, Lord Captain, for the delicious repast. For everything.
The old units do not have regulators. Their souls cannot be recovered. He is gone. The Otis who so valiantly fought for us. I'm truly grateful for your help. Would that I had the time to thank you properly.
Well, we're not done here yet.
But I'm afraid I cannot linger. There are urgent duties I must perform.
Hey, wait!
Okay, bye.
Is everyone all right?
We're fine, but Otis is...
And then everybody else is like, who the fuck is Otis?
So he's the one who was looking after Galulja.
Thanks to you, Solution 9 has been spared the worst. But the situation on the other levels is grim. We're currently assessing the full extent of the casualties. In the meantime, could you help us treat the wounded?
We gotta keep going up. We gotta fucking stop. Whatever. We'll get there. God damn it. What is Zeralja trying to achieve by slaughtering his own people? That he's still bent on suppressing Papa is clear. But why this massacre? I don't understand. Right now we can only guess at his intent. But his obsession must be strong indeed to endure after 30 years. Now isn't the time to ponder such things. The people need our help. Level 99. We got one more to go. I've been thinking. By wearing regulators, the people of Alexandria have been spared the fear of death. That's because the device not only resurrects you, it also erases your memories of the departed. The very notion of dying would have become vague, if not forgotten. To be killed over and over. I can imagine how traumatized the survivors must be. Even if they're not physically hurt, they would still need care. At a time like this, the citizens need their queen to console them. But where has she gone? I don't know. There are other districts, so perhaps she's checking on them. In any case, it's too much for her to handle alone. Countless people will be distraught, and we ought to provide them with what comfort we can. So while Kikuya and her crew tend to those with physical injuries, let's seek out those whose wounds are emotional. Understood. If you and Spring want to concentrate on True, the rest of us will see to the other areas. Sounds like a plan. Alright, everyone. We'll meet up in the back room after. Well. Once again, shit has hit the fan. They had to go through the effort of both of the major city areas of making a destroyed version of them. Thank you. I'm alright, I think. Say, were you fighting with Queen's Fiend, weren't you? Are the rumors true then? That Her Majesty isn't a living person, that her actual body is elsewhere, in the cloud or some such, and she uses special power to appear before us? Was always wondered why the Alexandrians never questioned her true nature. But no, I think I understand why. She personally fought to protect us, and that's enough for me to know she's a worthy ruler. It doesn't matter what she is. Yep. It's over? I'm still alive? Oh, thank goodness. It makes no sense. What right did the king have to destroy our lives like this? Give us back our peace. Let us out of your damned war. Well, everybody's begging for peace now. You got what you wanted. You can stop, right? Never have I been so scarred in my life. I died in an accident before, but it was nothing compared to this. To be killed again, and again, and again. It was a living nightmare. And King Zeralja was behind it, you say? Since he suddenly appeared, he's done nothing good for us. He thinks only of war, ordered more soldiers to be produced, and now he unleashes them on us. He's no king of mine, he's a murderer, and someone needs to make him pay. At least they put us close to where we need to go. In we go. Into the back room? Yes. It seems things are somewhat under control, while Azay and the others are still out there. But I can't help but worry about Gululja. He hasn't uttered a word, and small wonder given his ordeal. I'm going to talk to him about everything. For as he is, there's no use hiding it. He'll eventually find out, and it'd hurt him more. Very well. Above all, he needs to know that he isn't alone. Motherfuckers finding out every single president to a man has committed war crimes be like... Yep.
Are you all right, Gululja?
Lots of people are dead because of my father, aren't they?
That's...
And Otis. He's gone too, isn't he?
I'm sorry.
My father is a bad man. That's why you're going to kill him, aren't you?
Oh, sweetheart. Look.
Forget it. I don't care anymore.
To be clear, that wasn't a get over it, it's part of the job chud comment. That was a roll out the guillotines kind of comment. Yeah.
Listen to me, Gululja. You're right. We're going to confront your father. He invaded Tulihyolal and hurt my people. As vow of resolve, it's my duty to bring him to justice.
Don't you think of him as family anymore?
Damn.
After the attack, I was filled with rage. I told myself over and over that he's no brother of mine. But it isn't so simple. No matter what I feel or say, all those years I spent striving to live up to his example, they won't just disappear. What's more, it's because we're family that we have to correct each other when someone goes astray. That's why I must confront my brother, like your grandfather did, even though it cost him his life.
But Otis is gone now. If my father was gone too, then I'd have no one.
What are you saying, Gululja? Take a look around.
You have us, Golulja. All of us. We'll be with you. Through thick and thin. You're not alone. You'll never be alone again.
Gee, Wuklamot, you made him cry. You should get some rest, Gululja. You've been through a lot. And you feel a bit sleepy. There's a room in the back you can use. Could you take Gululja there? Well, thank you. Oop, more cutscene. The things I would say to Zurulja as a mother, but I better not get started. Instead, let me thank you. We couldn't have gotten through this without you and yours. Until the others return, you ought to take what rest you can as well. It isn't over yet, after all. You could head Buzz. Prepare for Buzz, otherwise feel free Buzz. The back room. A fuzzy image, you say? Is it still happening? Well, it's an Hold Warren thing. There's bound to be a few hitches. It's nothing to worry about, though. We'll have a meeting to discuss our next move in a little while, so until then. Oh, that was a level 99. Trying to figure out his stream sounds be like. God damn it. You're right. Unto the summit. Enough rest, have you? Let's round up everyone. During your confrontation with them, Zurulja bade Wuklamot come to the tower summit. Problem is, the elevators have been locked down due to the state of emergency. We've been working to lift the access restrictions, but frankly, it's not looking promising. Are there any other ways to get Zurulja? We believe so. There's a small access vent. As you know, Solution 9 occupies Everkeep's 9th level. The summit, meanwhile, is the 12th. The map appears to be cut off. Well, the King and Queen's residence is believed to be located there. The details are highly classified. Hack the lack of map data. We do, however, have reliable intelligence concerning everything up to the 11th level. What is this place? That is Origenics, the facility where souls are separated and refined for use. Process begins at the base with the extraction of souls from regulators and fuel. The souls are then transported up to an etheric separator where they are cleansed of memories. Finally, they are packed within soul cells for distribution. 12 for Fend They've recreated the process by which souls are broken down in the ethereal sea. An affront to nature, I know, but ethical discussions must wait. The salient point is that the facility extends vertically from the 1st to the 11th level. Now, if Zeralja intends to strengthen himself with the people's souls, as we strongly suspect, then the facility will be operating to process and transport those souls directly to him on the 12th level. So in order to reach Zeralja, we make our way through Origenics. Precisely. The facility sustains Alexandrian way of life. Security will be extremely tight. But if you're willing to brave the route, we'll be up, or we'll back you up as best we can. What say you? It goes without saying that we're going. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Chuckle, I've never had any doubt. I'm coming too. You'll need guidance on site, and this body makes me best suited. Hold it, before you set off, I have to ask. All this time, you've known that Sphene is an endless, haven't you? Yes, we have. Why didn't you tell us? Honestly, it did seem relevant to the matter at hand. More complicated to explain than it was worth, and a distraction from our efforts to deal with Zeralja. Speaking of which, we should get moving. Those who are sallying forth, we gather in the front of the tower. We can count on you to provide support from here, yes? Of course. We'll push the issue more later, I guess? I need to talk to you about... Never mind, it can wait. Jesus Christ, Arenville. Lest you wonder, I have no objections to remaining here. Someone needs to keep those in Tuliolol informed. Best of luck to you. Oh, okay, so we're going... back outside. Back to heritage found. All present and accounted for? Excellent. We make for the summit in one push. This will be a grueling climb, so see to it you spare no preparation. The Resilient Sun. The entrance to Orgenix is located on the back of Everkeep. We can reach it by the water. Come, we head to the pier at Drift Towns. Okay, so we're going back over here. Hello. You gonna fly me? No? Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, we're not in the party. I have to invite you to a party first. There we go. Yippee! Okay. Right down here. How do I... Oh, okay. That works. Over here. We'll now explain how this mission will unfold. Organics takes delivery at specific times. It is at one such time that we will enter the facility, aboard the hover cargo. Calusa here will pilot the vehicle, so you only sit tight until we arrive at the entrance. Friends in back rooms will create a diversion so we can steal inside. After which we make our way to the summit, striking down any foes that bar our path. Easy, yes? Easy. Easy peasy. Easy to say, perhaps, but we'll manage one way or another. I'm just double checking. That was last week. I have no idea. I assume so. Okay, sorry. That we will. In anticipation of the unexpected, we should maintain contact with the support crew and adapt as necessary. Indeed, I shall use the communicator I borrowed from Shield to keep them informed at all times. I see everyone has a grasp of the details. Good. We set off very soon, so be ready. Orogenics, it now accessible. So, this is a dungeon. You think this needs to be at the start of the stream tomorrow? No, it shouldn't take that long. Right? Either way, yeah. No, I think I need to save this for tomorrow and then stream here. Because I don't know exactly what the family dinner plans are, so I need to go check that. And usually that's around when I end stream, so I don't want to go over. So I'm going to end stream here and we'll do this tomorrow. Wait, can I not? Leave. So yeah, tomorrow we'll do that. I'm still have the last area, which is interdesting, but I'll end up grabbing these off stream. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a go on. Tomorrow I shouldn't have any time restrictions, so we'll push through and get through the rest of Dawntrail tomorrow. I assume Can't be too much. Even if we have to go like 8 hours, it should still be enough time, right? At the rate we've been going. Julio, I mean, you have a whole nother zone? Yeah. But it should be possible. Yeah, but we're also on 99 right now. So it can't be that much more. But yeah, it is a whole nother zone. But I assume this last zone we're going to isn't going to be stop and help every single individual we see. Who knows? I could be wrong. We just have a bunch of 100 side quests almost. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I'll go ahead and end stream here. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. You gotta be here on time if you want to get in on the dungeon, though. Have a good one.